It began as a murmur, a barely detectable signal drifting through the vast, silent reaches of the cosmos. For years, astronomers have tuned in, hoping for a sign, but this was something else entirely. This signal was unlike anything they'd ever encountered. Suddenly, that murmur erupted into a roar. On August 28, 2025, NASA declared a red alert, sending ripples of shock through the scientific world. The globe watched in suspense as the story broke. Something extraordinary was happening above us. This wasn't a glitchy satellite or a stray asteroid. It was a revelation so astonishing, so out of the blue, that it rattled the very core of our cosmic understanding. Scientists everywhere were left in awe, their excitement tinged with disbelief. The James Webb Space Telescope, our most advanced window into the universe, had spotted something unimaginable, something that seemed to break the rules of physics as we know them. Its sensors picked up data no one could have foreseen. It was as if the universe had finally decided to unveil a secret it had guarded for ages, a secret powerful enough to change our understanding of everything. For generations we've gazed at the stars, searching for answers. Are we alone? How did it all start? What lies beyond our grasp? These questions have fueled the dreams and ambitions of countless scientists. The James Webb is our time machine, peering back to the dawn of creation. Yet, not even the boldest astronomers could have imagined what it would uncover on that historic day. The red alert wasn't just a caution, it was a declaration that our view of the universe was about to be rewritten. The consequences were immense, and the world waited in anticipation. The news spread like wildfire, leaping from NASA to universities, newsrooms, and every corner of the internet. Curiosity and wonder united people everywhere. Scientists rushed into emergency meetings, double-checking every piece of data with urgent precision. Teams worked non-stop, scrutinizing every detail, eager to make sense of what had just been revealed. This mystery didn't originate on Earth but billions of light-years away at the universe's dawn, when the first galaxies blazed to life and the cosmos was wild and new. What did Webb discover? NASA's official words were cautious and precise, but beneath the surface there was awe and a trace of fear. The unknown had never felt so close. Suddenly, the universe seemed even larger, stranger, and more enigmatic than ever. Every answer only led to deeper, more profound questions. Now we stand at the brink of a discovery that could reshape our reality, all triggered by a single astonishing image. The universe has spoken and humanity is listening. What is the James Webb Space Telescope? Imagine a giant golden honeycomb, a mirror made of 18 gold-coated hexagons, floating 1,000,000 miles from Earth. This mirror collects ancient light, letting us see farther and deeper than ever before. Webb orbits the Sun at a special point, L2, using a tennis court-sized sunshield to stay cold, -370 degrees Fahrenheit, Y infrared. As the universe expands, ancient light stretches into infrared, so Webb is literally looking back in time. It's a time machine designed to see the first stars and galaxies after the Big Bang. Every image is a clue to our cosmic origins. How galaxies form, how stars are born, even what distant planets' atmospheres are made of. Before the red alert, Webb was already rewriting textbooks. But this discovery wasn't just a new chapter, it was a whole new story. The universe had revealed something no one expected. The discovery began quietly, almost unnoticed in the hum of late-night research. It started with a routine deep-field survey in the constellation Fornax, a region of the sky often overlooked but rich with cosmic secrets. The James Webb Space Telescope fixed its gaze on a tiny patch of darkness, staring for over 100 hours, patiently collecting the faintest, oldest light ever to reach us. At first glance, the data seemed routine. Images of ancient galaxies, their light traveling 13 billion years to reach our instruments, painting a familiar picture of the early universe. But then, something extraordinary happened. A junior analyst, Dr. Eris Thorne, noticed a subtle anomaly, a faint repeating structure in the data, too precise and regular to be dismissed as random noise or cosmic coincidence. Thorne meticulously checked for errors, glitches, and software artifacts, running every diagnostic he could think of. Yet nothing explained the pattern. With each new data packet, the mysterious structure became more pronounced, a perfect repeating lattice of light, stretching across millions of light-years, as if woven into the very fabric of the cosmos. Realizing the potential significance, Thorne escalated his findings to his supervisor, Dr. Lena Petrova, a seasoned astrophysicist who immediately began her own independent analysis. The results were identical. The structure was real, not an illusion or a trick of the instruments. It was a signal that had traveled 13 billion years across the universe, defying all known rules of cosmology and challenging everything we thought we understood about the early universe. Suddenly, the timeline had begun. The clock was ticking toward a red alert, as the implications of the discovery rippled through the scientific community. The universe had sent us a message, one that demanded our attention, a cosmic riddle we could not afford to ignore. The impossible was now undeniable. The boundaries of science and imagination had shifted overnight. The world was about to change, as humanity stood on the brink of a new cosmic era united by a signal from the dawn of time. In the observation room, top astrophysicists stared at Webb's image, a cosmic net, a grid of interconnected filaments glowing with faint crimson light. The room was thick with anticipation, every eye fixed on the impossible pattern unfolding before them, a sight no one had ever expected to witness in their lifetime. Dr. Petrova addressed the room, her voice steady but tinged with awe. "We've ruled out instrument error, gravitational lensing, and known phenomena. Every test, every check confirms what we're seeing. What you see is real, a structure 3 million light-years across, just 500 million years after the Big Bang." The numbers echoed in the minds of everyone present, challenging everything they thought they knew about the early universe. Silence. The only sound was the hum of machines, a quiet reminder of the technology that had brought them to this moment. No one dared to speak, as if words might shatter the fragile reality before them. The call to NASA's administrator followed, hands trembling slightly as the magnitude of the discovery set in. He listened, questioned, but the data was solid. Every line of code, every pixel of the image had been checked and rechecked. "Initiate red alert protocol," he ordered, "global verification by sunrise." The command was clear. This was now a matter of international importance. Hours later, NASA's press room was chaos. Reporters jostled for position, desperate for answers, their voices rising in a chorus of questions. The press secretary confirmed a major discovery, an unprecedented cosmological structure. The announcement sent shockwaves through the scientific community and beyond. All non-essential web time was redirected to the anomaly. No questions. Every available resource was now focused on unraveling this cosmic mystery. The briefing lasted 2 minutes, but the world was buzzing. News outlets scrambled to interpret the implications, headlines flashing across continents. The red alert was now global. Governments, universities, and observatories everywhere were mobilized, united by a single burning question. The impossible structure was no longer a secret. Social media erupted, images of the cosmic web spreading faster than light itself. Humanity was united in awe and confusion. For a brief moment, borders and differences faded, replaced by a shared sense of wonder and uncertainty. The universe had delivered a riddle, one that challenged the very foundations of cosmology and our understanding of existence. The search for answers had begun. Teams across the globe worked through the night, driven by curiosity and the hope of unlocking the secrets of the cosmos. The world held its breath. Everything had changed overnight, and humanity stood at the threshold of a new cosmic era. So, what did Webb see? Imagine a desert where you expect sand and rocks, but instead, there's a skyscraper. The early universe should be chaotic, filled with small, lumpy galaxies, not a vast, organized grid. Webb found a lattice of glowing filaments arranged in a perfect, repeating pattern stretching millions of light-years. Our best models say this is impossible. Gravity creates clumps, not grids. The structure is 30 times larger than our galaxy, yet existed just 500 million years after the Big Bang. It's like finding a fully grown tree that's only a week old. The light is uniform, every filament the same brightness and temperature, formed at the same time. Natural star formation is messy, but this is precise. It's a cosmic artifact that defies everything we thought we knew. The universe had built something that shouldn't exist. When science finds the impossible, it tries to explain it with known rules. Some proposed a cosmic illusion, maybe gravitational lensing by dark matter, but to create such a sharp grid, the lens would need to be massive and unnaturally shaped. No models fit, and the space between us and the anomaly appears empty. The illusion theory is fading. Others suggest new physics. Maybe gravity works differently on cosmic scales, or another force organized matter in geometric ways. It's a thrilling, dangerous idea, challenging the very foundation of physics. And then, the most mind-bending thought, what if it's not natural? A structure this orderly could be engineered. The idea of a galactic-scale artifact is now on the table. Science must consider every possibility, even the unthinkable. This isn't just a new picture, it's a direct challenge to the foundations of cosmology. The standard model says gravity builds the universe slowly, but this grid formed fast and with impossible order. It suggests we're missing a key ingredient in our cosmic recipe. Maybe the early universe was fundamentally different, or another force was at play. Concepts like dark matter and dark energy might be placeholders for something stranger. The grid doesn't fit any model. It could be the first evidence of new physics. The impact is seismic. Scientists everywhere are re-examining their work. Theories once considered fringe are now in play: string theory, pre-Big Bang universes, even the multiverse. The grid is a key to a new level of understanding. In a single observation, the universe just became infinitely more interesting. Where do we go from here? The red alert is a call to action, a revolution in knowledge. Every available telescope will study the anomaly, mapping its every detail. This is the slow, careful work of science, now with its most exciting mission ever. This discovery reminds us why we explore to understand our place in the cosmos. The mystery of the grid is a mystery for all humanity, a reminder that we share the same sky. Will the answer be new physics, a cosmic illusion, or proof we're not alone? Whatever it is, it will change how we see ourselves. It will inspire a new generation of dreamers. The universe has sent a message. The real adventure begins now. We stand at the edge of forever, and for the first time, something is looking back.